I played for St Anthony's, Lark Hall, East Kilbride Thistle,
I can't believe you played for Lark Hall.
Teams.
He's a good player, man.
I can't play 11s anymore, I'm too old. I tried to go back to 11s, but it was a disaster.
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots. It's a podcast, it's a football podcast. We are live. Good to see everybody here at the G4 Claim Studios in Wishaw. Let's now hand over to Shellsuit Bob and Chris Toll.
How we doing, guys?
Good
Yes.
to see you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it is good to have you here, Tom, man. I had to wait 20 minutes so you came out your house, not me.
Listen,
Grado, you know what I'm like with OCD? I put it in a group chat this morning. We were texting each other about back at 6 this morning.
Yes.
I says, Toll, I'll get you at 10 o'clock. I turned up early, as usual. Text him, saying, Toll, I'm early. Take your time, mate. I'm early as per.
I took that as having an hour 15 minutes in your bed.
This was at 10 to 10. And then it was 5 past 10. I phoned him. He's like, hello. I was like, mate, where are you? He's like, oh, I just woke up, mate. I was on my bed.
Do you not set your alarm?
I did, right. I finished work at 7:45 this morning, right?
But
So,
you lie on the couch eating pot noodles.
I don't lie on the couch eating pot noodles.
You do?
I don't know anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I'm not allowed to eat pot noodles.
I don't know. Because of your eyes.
No, because your new sponsorship with Coca. No, I'm not joking. I went to my bed. I says, I'll get a wee hour in my bed, set my alarm for 9:30, so I knew he was coming at 10. Right?
And you know I'm always early.
I must have turned it off. It must have been off and I must have turned it off.
You know what I'm like with shit like that,
Nah,
Grado?
they can't do that.
I could tell he was angry at me on the phone. Like. Do you know what I was like that? Do I say, do you know what, just go?
No, it was funny. He could tell I was, because I was trying to be like somewhere in between carrying on but serious. I was like, where are you? He's like, I just woke up. I was like, move your ass. He's like, I'm coming. I was like, mate, fucking hurry up.
He doesn't like things like that.
I know he's very, very punctual. And that sort of thing annoys him. I felt terrible.
But it was borderline where he's like, right, I'm going to put him the boss now.
If he keeps talking to me like this, he's not going to be able to drive himself to a fucking podcast.
That's funny. Look, it's good to see you.
That's good.
What's funny about that?
Just the way you say that.
What's been happening anyway?
Well, I was in London at the weekend.
You went to see Phil Carmunnock?
Phil who?
Oh, sorry, that was a Scottish comedian. It was Peter Kay you went to see.
Peter Kay, went to see Peter Kay at London on Sunday night. By the way, if I've got tickets to go and see him, it's a treat. Oh, who's beating him a luck?
Oh, it's not me. It's not me. Somebody's phone.
Oh, it's probably that guy wanting to know if I'm going to play football tonight.
Tell him the story, Grado. Tell him the story.
Keno, I've not spoke to him. I see him at the school run, but he asked me to play football tonight.
That's a guy called Keno who I originally thought was possibly Roy or Robbie.
No.
A guy called Keno's just randomly texted him saying, do you want to play nines tonight?
I know, who the fuck plays nines?
What a game of football tonight, 9 asides. It's at Stanley and it's put me under pressure because I'm like that. And he sent me the list.
How bad it is. It's 11 asides. They've lost that many players. It's now 9 and they've had to ask Grado.
But I was a bit worried because I thought, is it maybe a wee charity night or something like that? But it's no, they've just booked. It's a block booking. Block booking. We upped it from 5s to 9s this year. Sonic's a regular thing. I'll give you a shout next week. See, that's fine because if I knew I had to go and play 9s, then I would play in my head all day.
I'll tell you this now. See if you play next week. I'm coming to watch.
I will play. See, I always do that. I always get nervous and the amount of times with the charity games and all that, and I say, pop me on the last 5 minutes, and then I come on and I'm actually alright.
I wish I'd played.
Spraying the ball about.
Wish I'd played for 10 minutes.
Aye, I love it. I'd play football every night if I could. I love it.
See if my legs were only made out of plasticine, I'd get a bash.
But I know what you mean by that. It consumes your full day if you're playing football at night. That's what I used to be like.
It's like Stevie football on a Thursday when he knows what's coming at night.
I mean, it's still Thursday night anyway, isn't it, Stevie?
Hey, boys.
Oh no, he's been spoke to.
He says, there's red pant tonight. It's red pant tonight. Was it?
It's red panty night tonight.
That's it, aye.
Mr. McGregor.
I've actually been chinned about this for my significant other.
They want
So we can't take this conversation any further.
Right,
I'll tell you
sorry.
off air what she said, and I was pissing myself laughing.
Right, okay.
But we can't talk about it.
Right, okay.
We
Right,
can't.
okay, I want to talk about it.
Aye.
I'll tell you all on the Patreon.
Sign up now. So what happened in London? I'm trying to think, because you sometimes go somewhere and you go, what can I tell on the podcast? I'm trying to think. There's not much.
Here, ask me this. Was there water in the hotel room?
Well, it's funny you mention the hotel room. So we get in about. We went to where did we go for my dinner?
Gordon
again?
Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay's
I went on a
place, didn't you?
Saturday. I went on Friday night. I went to
You
the
went to the Ivy?
Went to the Ivy.
What did you think of the Ivy?
Loved it, man.
Aye.
I felt like, as I
Stevie
said,
didn't like
No,
it.
I did like it. Right, I liked the Ivy, but
no, but you've been in the one in Glasgow.
the one in Glasgow.
That's a
I know.
Snyder.
I know.
I've been in the original one with all went in the
I know,
90s.
That's not the opinion of a pint and two shots.
I
Glasgow
I've been to
Ivy.
the one in Glasgow and I've been to the one in Edinburgh.
Jesus.
But for me, Gaucho, Spanish Butcher, they beat it hands down.
No, but that's.
I know what you mean. It's,
I'm in
the,
London,
it's,
mate,
the
this
gimmick,
is-
it's the gimmick of the
It's like
Ivy.
you could be sitting there and Lily Savage would walk in at any minute.
I get
you know
that,
what I mean?
Was there MD famous in?
There was nobody, which was a bit annoying.
I
I
know
kept-
Credo.
apart from myself.
Credo and Worldy.
I put Worldy Steph was there. She had a great night. But by the way, Scott
Did
was
she,
unreal.
aye?
Had the best Bronco. Well, no.
You go to Ivy and get a prawn cocktail, you know what I mean? That's
But
what
it
you
was
have at your house for Christmas dinner.
You get in the China Sea, man.
But it was the best.
And you need to fill it yourself, but
But it was the best prawn cocktail ever.
Was it?
The lettuce was pure cold. The tomatoes, it was dead fresh.
wait
It
a
was
minute, they've got
tidy.
a fridge.
No, tell us about when you went to the
So
bubbly
wait,
shop.
wait, no, stop telling folk
Answer
when
me
I buy
this.
clays,
Answer
man.
me this. Is it better than Jack's?
It's better than Jack's.
Aye.
Well,
Jack's don't do blue cheese. I love Jack's, but they don't do blue cheese anyway. That's by the by. Anyway, so middle of the night, right?
fire it on.
Please leave the hotel.
Oh, no.
Please leave immediately. Right.
So Steph chopping
Just
up.
some wee guy in the hall.
So Steph's jumping about going crazy, going, okay, we need to go. And of course, with my experience in the fire service, fire alarm calls. Sorry about that again.
That was great timing. mate.
My experience in the fire service, this is a bad habit to get into, but there is a hell of a load of alarm calls that go off during the night in hotels and they all
Aye.
turn it to be first. So I'm going, Steph, it's an alarm, it's a mistake, somebody's smoked a
Battered
fag
into it or something.
Aye, I says, look, calm down. Anyway, that's
Somebody's
all
forgot to put the shower cap round the fire alarm.
all that, right? Of course, did this no go on for about 8-9 minutes?
And you're right.
Next
And I'm
thing
looking-
he's like, it's fucking hot in here, isn't it?
Flares, man.
I'm going, so Steph's going off, I'm not
Why is
Chris
that
Will.
glass of water bubbling?
Right, you've done that. Right.
You've done that. Right, I've gave you a moment. Go on.
Sorry, mate.
So I looks down and folk are standing outside with the foil.
Aye.
Tin foils round their fucking thing away.
Oh, it's a
there's
roast gone
fire
wrong.
engines.
I love how much he's trying to tell this story, and every sentence gives you a gag.
I know,
and you
I'm
can't
sorry.
help it.
It's alright. It's right. So then I where was I? Aye.
They're outside with the
So
foil.
they're all going, I goes, right, I better go, because Steffi's going, we're parents.
We forgot the veins.
We've got Wayne's at home.
Kevin!
So I went, fuck. Right, so I'm standing there, get the brakes on, all the rest of it. She's got her jammies on, and I thought, right, let's evacuate. And as soon as we evacuated,
Alarm went off.
the alarm went off. And there'd been no leave the hotel key in the room.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
So then I'm having to we can't use the lift, so it was like so now I've got 10,000 people climbing up the stairs,
Aye.
and I'm the only one trying to get
Going
back down to
down.
get the replacement car.
Aye.
And nobody's
You fucking staying in Highbury? 10,000 people?
well, and there's nobody. No, but it was a Fingway Plaza. It's one of the biggest hotels,
Right.
as you do. And I wanted
It's no hotel, it's no documentary big, but it's big.
so I'm running down the stairs, and nobody's adhering to the fucking keep left rule.
Right. That's annoying you.
So I'm going, keep left, everybody, keep left, man, coming down. Goes down, and I honestly stood in the queue to get a new key card for a good 45
So
minutes.
everybody-
I feel it's a bit cool story, bro.
Everybody
now.
done the same as you then?
No, there was hardly ever them do. But I just want to clarify that should not have been done, and I should have got out the hotel room right away. It doesn't matter about my fire brigade experience.
Tell me this
because-
one, do you get a refund if that shit happens?
No.
I'd be looking for a free night.
No, because it happened to everybody. So
Aye,
that,
aye.
and it kept me up a good hour and a half.
Everybody gets
But
a
you know what?
free
We had a lovely day on a Saturday. We went out walking down
London's
Marylebone.
class.
I love you just walking about and just
Aye, London's
taking
brilliant.
it all in.
Oh, that's on Monopoly. Oh, that's on Monopoly.
Aye, that's what Stephanie was doing. Aye, doing all that. It was great, and we had, and I went to Gordon Ramsay's
Was it good?
on a Saturday. and he done firecracker wings with
Blue cheese
cheese
sauce.
sauce.
There you
How
have
was
it.
Peter Kay?
Peter Kay was superb. Do you know what? He done a bit.
I can't believe Gordon Ramsay invited you in for dinner and then you went to see Peter Kay. What's his house like?
It was in. Gemma, you just fucking do this for no. You tell us what happened. I'm fed up talking about it.
So anyway, we all had a great time down in that there London down there.
I love a weekend in London. I love it.
Aye, there's nothing better.
It's great. I think you've annoyed Grado, man.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You've not annoyed me. It's funny. It's just you lose my chain of thought, and I look. It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
But you're the closest thing I know to Billy Conway. You should be able to just go right back to the point in the story that.
You know, I suffer from a certain affliction. I can't do things like that.
Sorry, that's my fault. I should know this.
So what else she's been doing?
I watched that 90s show. Any fans of that 70s show?
No.
That 70s show was a bit of a thing when I was a boy. I
Right,
used to
so
watch
it was. I was worried. I was like, it's going to be woke. It's going to be all that, but it's no. It's brilliant.
Were they sleeping?
Just you do this for now on then, right?
See, I can't do things that he could do, right?
I know, you're as sharp
So
as
you
a
got-
sharp as a pool cue, yeah.
Bleep out the C-word. Bleep out the C-word.
Hey, keep going.
Anyway, that was good. I've not really done anything apart from. In fact, that's a lie. I went out for dinner last night.
Right, where did you go?
Aye, just went down to a local pub. We do a wee. It's Owens Bar.
Do you own it?
They
Is
do
it one of the ones that you used to own?
It's called Owens. The pub's
Oh,
called
is it called
Owens.
Owens?
It's a bit of an institution in Coatbridge.
Aye, it's cracking, good food and that. And they've just got this new big pizza oven. And the pizzas are dynamite out of it, so there. Go down on Wednesday. You get 2 burgers for £12.
Dynamite?
Oh,
Was there an explosion?
You're not as good at that as me, by the way. Yeah. Aye, no, dynamite. So anyway, some banger brought out her food, and then there you go. See, that's the sort of thing that you go for. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, aye, it was good. And aye, that's it, man. That's as much as I've been up to in the last week. What about yourself, Stevie?
I have been suburban family life now that Pant done. School runs.
Tell you this.
Suburban family life. He listens to fucking Stephen Fry in a podcast and he's talking like him now.
Aye,
you know, it's kinda- it's
talking
one of
as if
the
he
ones-
swallowed a thesaurus.
No.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You're looking off his felt.
I know. I can't believe the weight you've lost. I'm looking at you.
Just for last week, what have you
Fading
been doing?
away.
Well, you know, I've been... Right, I'll talk you through my day. My days have been like this. You know what?
That's how I didn't know he was outside my house. He was standing behind a lamppost.
It's probably outside our fiver.
There we go. Gable in a pound note.
You know I'm a creature of habit, Graham. Right, so I've been taking the mates to school, dropping them off, getting back, texting you saying, give me good podcast suggestions.
Yes.
And I've been walking. So every day this week, I have walked 5 mile. You're going to have to
No,
clip this,
no.
We just call this episode like pun of the week or something, man. Right. I knew you were
10 pun at all.
I've just been walking, guys. Just been walking. I've been eating very healthy. That was my treat there. My wee Jack's lunch. That was a wee
Just
treat.
as well, wasn't any blue cheese dressing.
No, but I've just been walking. Just walking. Watching what I'm eating.
Aye.
And as soon as I walked in and you said that to me, it makes me feel good.
No, you can tell you've dropped a bit of weight, mate. You really can.
You've not been walking, have you?
No, I've not. You can't walk.
Bleep out the C-word then.
Sorry.
Mate,
Kimasabi. Like, was when they bleep it motherfucker on Die Hard and they change it to Kimasabi on the telly. That's the funniest
what
thing.
they do with us today.
Yippee-ki-yay, Kimasabi.
Wait.
You can't walk your Kimasabi.
The Scottish Cup weekend, this weekend, lads. Was there any shocks or anything like that?
Right, well, there's a team who you've started supporting and you were tipping them to be like the closest thing to Old Firm this year.
Aye. Darvel.
Aberdeen. Can he kick a jelly bean?
Celtic can't kick a ball.
Darvel are the best of all.
Oof.
was brilliant.
What about that? It was something else, wasn't it?
Do you know, I had a feeling.
So did I.
Do you know that way?
Everybody had a feeling after it, but it was one of the ones.
There wasn't any shocks over the weekend. All the teams that were supposed to win their games won their games. And then that, it was... So romance in the cup, lads.
See the best it was. I'm watching it. You're watching the first 2-3 minutes. I'm going, just fucking passing the ball about so well. They
No
look
wonder
brilliant.
they were playing on a fucking
beautiful
carpet.
surface.
That's what I'm saying, the carpet as well.
By the way, I need to say this, right? I know this is off topic just now, right? But see, like Ange came out and says, hopefully the Hampden pitch will be better. Have you seen the Nick Celtic's pitch?
Governor.
It looks. Do you remember when Ibrox was right bad?
Aye.
That's what Celtic's pitch looks like, you know.
One of the school dads yesterday when I was picking the veins up said that about Celtic Park, said the pitch is absolutely horrendous.
Imagine how good we'd be if we had a decent pitch to play on.
So Darvel, man, Darvel was, I mean, it was one of the results, wasn't it?
And by the way, see Darvel, see about 2-3 years ago, they were the worst team in Scotland.
Did you know say that the Buffs beat them 13-0?
I think that was Anne Bank that we bet.
Was it?
13-0. But I'm sure we did have a result like that back in the day. Darvel were,
Aye.
you know what I mean? But the money they got put
Tell
in
me
the
this,
first thing was...
were they junior?
Aye.
Darvel were junior, so are they the first junior team to make it this far in the cup?
So there was a stat, I think, with Elgin used to be a junior team and then up to Ayr United in the 60s, but I think that's the first. I could be wrong.
Of modern times.
Of modern
Do
times.
you know what? Ironically, the one big shock that I remember is mine when Stenny put Aberdeen out the cup years ago. They beat them 2-0 and it was unheard of. Stenny were in Division 2 at the time.
But even that, too, Stennis Junior Fitbit is...
6th tier.
It's the 6th tier.
I know, but
Don't
I'll
get me
tell you
wrong.
this, there's junior teams that are better than the teams that are in the league.
Well, that's the deal, right? But and a lot of, by the way, in a lot of junior teams that are out there
Aye.
are paying their players.
Aye.
They're on better wages than some of the teams that are in League 1 and League 2. I mean, I know the Darvos had a lot of money put in them. I think it's I could be wrong again. I'm sure it's either Brownings, the Bakers has got money. Haven't it does the
Well,
command?
apparently it's the best pie in football. I seen the sign at Darvel's
seen that,
ground.
aye.
So it must be the Brownings' fault.
Aye.
And that's why it's not called the
Because
Kelly.
that-
That must be why it's not called the Kelly pie anymore.
No, because it's called Commandant Pies. I'm sure
Commandant
the fellas.
Pies, aye.
I don't want to get liticus on the podcast, but I'm sure there was
Wait a
a
minute,
bit
you've been
of
listening to
hee-haw.
Stephen Fry.
Mate, that was beautiful the way you just flung that in there.
I know,
That was
liticus.
brilliant.
I don't want to get too
What does it mean?
Fuck, there's something to do with suing and all that.
Oh, litigious.
That's what I said.
All right, sorry.
Here's a question, but... Here's I don't
You
want...
only swallowed half the thesaurus.
I don't really want to get all litigous either, right? But, I mean, it's not for me to say whether a man keeps his job
Look
or
at this
loses
also,
it,
for fuck's
right?
sake.
Right.
But how, in God's name,
Oh my God, that is
can Jim Goodwin survive this? How can he survive this?
Say again.
Jim
Do you
Goodwin,
know what
how
he's
can he
needing?
survive it?
He's needing a good win, isn't he?
Goodwin needs a good one. He
Well,
does.
he's
had
has
the vote of
survived it.
confidence, and it's like, how can that be
See,
possible?
any time a board puts out that message, it's just a matter of time.
No, but it's a matter of time, right? But
Do you think they're trying to coax him into resigning? Because did they not give him like a 3.5 year contract or something?
aye, obviously there's got to be financial aspects to it, say, the high Hegians at Aberdeen, but right off the back of some horrendous results they've had domestically anyway, losing 2 goals in a minute or two against us at Pittodrie, when you're 2-1 up in the 94th minute, you lose the game, losing other numerous games, then going to a team that's playing 6th tier football, getting beat, it's live on telly. How can you survive that?
How many times did Darvel? I was about to call him Darmley there for
Fair
some
to say
reason.
Darwin had Nunez, mate.
How many promotions do they need to get into the league? Is it 3? They're 3 divisions away for the league.
I don't even think it's as much as that.
Is it 2?
Oh, that's 2. It is the pyramid system, isn't it? So
Aye.
So they're west of Scotland, aren't they?
Yes.
Right, so they would then need to play off against to get a promotion, and then it goes to that league that Celtic and Rangers and that are in.
So then, it's 2 then, is it not?
Aye, they would need to get 2 promotions
2,
to get
aye,
into
it's
the
2,
league.
aye.
Just that's unreal.
But how can he survive that?
I don't know.
As much as I'm no...
I hate seeing a manager getting sacked. I don't think he's had long enough. Right, he's
who are they going to get? I mean, there's no
I
anybody's
think
going
if
to come in.
I'll tell you this now. See if they sack him, they'll bring in McInnes.
No, do you know who I think...
Everybody's on the forums
Sean
talking about
Maloney.
Lennon.
Sean Maloney.
Do you know who I think would be on their radar or not? Martindale. Paul Lambert is a favourite, that's right. Paul Lambert's favourite. But I just don't... I mean, I thought that game, as soon as that game's done, I was just expecting that night or first thing in the morning, Goodwin's gone. I just can't... I do... They're a massive club.
It's kind of parallel with Lampard at Everton.
I think he keeps jotters, isn't he?
He's been relieved of his duties now, but it's I hate seeing it. You know my thoughts on it. I hate seeing a manager getting binned early.
You weren't saying that when Lennon was in charge in 2020.
Aye, but to be fair, we'd already done a stint with him. Do you know what I mean? We'd already done a sentence.
Aye.
to be fair,
We'd already done a stint with Lennon. Aye, that's different, but I don't want to get all tickets about it, but we'd already done a stint with Lennon.
I love the amount of folk that are going to say it's actually litigious.
Aye. No, but I don't think he'll be there. He won't see you the next 3-4 weeks. I don't think. I genuinely.
If he gets 3 or 4 wins, you know what I mean. But who are they playing this weekend?
Hibs.
Hibs are it's the same kind of.
See, that's the relegation tango on it.
It's like somebody said that, man. Like Hibs on pure downfall, like free fall pure, and then Aberdeen go out and do that. You know what I mean? It's like,
exactly. It'll be interesting to see what happens at the weekend there, because it could be, if it's a draw, you could see the two of them getting the bin.
Aye, maybe.
Do you know what I mean? I think one of them needs to win to keep.
Well, we talked to the Darvel guy now.
Do you want to talk to him?
Who's a Darvel?
We've got a general manager.
Yes. Do you want to talk to him?
From Darvel?
From Darvel.
Bring him on.
Let's do it. David!
How you doing? You alright?
Yes, it's great to hear live here at the Pint 2 Shots. I'm joined with Shellsuit Bob and Toe. I believe you've had a good week in football.
Aye, it's been not bad. I've enjoyed it. It's been a bit mad, to be honest with you, but aye, very good, to be fair. Good for the community as well.
I've not heard that, David. What exactly's happened?
What was the score, mate?
Where have you been? It was obviously a great result for us beating a big team like Aberdeen. So aye, it's been fantastic, and obviously raised great awareness for the club. Being on ITV News and even yourself, guys like yourself, talking about it as well. So no, it's been great.
You were trending worldwide at one point.
I saw that actually. My phone's been going mad all week, but I would be trending, and like we've had all. It's been mental, to be honest with you. Like, I got a message for that goalie that played. I think he's the Everton sub goalie, Asmir Begovic. I got a message for he was the Bournemouth goalie or something.
Waiting for a game.
So I woke up this morning. I've had a few like Jim Leighton and things like that at Aberdeen people, but I think Begovic is probably up there.
It's why they weird things, man. You're going like that to people, not talking to them, going like, what were you doing there? I was talking to Grado and Begovic was on the phone.
No, the Begovic. Actually, I text the fireman. That's John Gall. You've probably seen him in the telly the other night. That's my boss. And I texted said, I got a message with Asmir Begovic. He was laughing. But we've had loads of them, like Andy Robertson, obviously people like that, sharing the result the other night obviously helps us as well. So it's been great.
It's unbelievable. To be honest with you, I think it's the biggest cup shock that I can remember.
I would say
I
can remember definitely. Aye, definitely.
You know what I mean, like even I was sitting watching it with my girlfriend, and she's not into football, and she was even buzzing with it. You know what I mean?
It was like watching the last 5 minutes. I mean, I'm watching it, and I was.
No, what it was like? It was like Breaking Bad at its height. It was that tense.
It was like, and see if Aberdeen had equalised, it would have just have been like,
oh, well. So close.
I know.
Then he's got to put Tawdry and get hammered 6-9.
But do you know the thing is as well, but I think I know Jim Goodwin's a bit of stick, but see, to be fair, I was taking care of the Aberdeen directors, the guy Cormac and Stuart Milne, and to be fair, to a man, they were very humble and gracious. You know, they've just been beat off us, probably their worst ever result. And I thought Jim Goodwin's interview after it was very good. He never moaned it because he obviously had an offside goal that probably was about 5 yards onside. So listen, it went our night on. It went our way on the night. So
could you imagine that journey back up to Aberdeen, sitting in a motor and having that?
Aye. Well, to be fair, any journey out of Ayrshire is never pleasant.
I don't stay here. I'm Glasgow based, so I do it every day. Aye. That's to be fair.
There you go.
It's the people here are really good. You know, there's not a lot of things in Darvel. You know, it's out the road, and nobody really knows.
Video show
about
at 5 o'clock and all that.
Aye, Blockbuster's still in here. Aye, Channel 5's in this, you know.
I know.
But it's been very good. And the thing is as well, even like the chip shop, we've got a chip shop literally next to our ground, and I think the guy sold more fish suppers on Monday night than he's done in the last 5 years or something. So, no, it's been good.
Just tell us this one, right? On the telly, I seen a couple of interviews and stuff like that, and in the background, I seen a sign on a wall that said, "The best pie in football." Is it?
Well,
I think we need Grado to try this to see if it's true.
I'm happy to have you down to, well, it's Browning. So John that you've seen in the telly, he's the owner of Browning's Bakers, and they make the Killie pie.
Yes.
Or it's Kilmarnock pie.
I watch what you're saying. Watch what you're saying. We don't want to go down the analytics route.
So no, I must say that's one perk of the job. The pies are fairly decent, and there's always plenty of them. So even if you want to come down one day, or
we'll come to a game one day, do a wee kind of podcast in there when the game's on.
We could maybe go to the Falkirk game and give John pelters across the pitch.
Well, to be fair, he gets plenty of pelters anyway, so I think he'd be good to that. No, I'm sure he would be happy to do that for the Falkirk game. The pies are, and they make bridies, and it's decent to be fair. Can't complain on that side of it.
Going to find out if there's a woman still in Darvel still alive called Mrs. Travers.
Travels? Or...
Mrs. Travers. She see anything?
She was Grado's tuba teacher.
Hey, you're no far wrong, by the way. She used to come on trips with us when we went trips with the BBs, and we'd always have to drive to Darvel and pick her up. She stayed next to the church, and she always used to get us in trouble through the night for eating chocolate.
Right, well,
she's still alive.
Wait, just say about Grado and I'll find it.
I'd say now she's probably a bit in her 80s.
She's dead, mate.
Right.
I don't know, mate.
I think David's got a lot in his list now today after the win against Aberdeen.
I'll put it in my list. I'll right before the BBC.
Get back to David. See if Mrs. Travers
if you can get her down to that game that we're going to come to, so Grado can say hi.
She used to run about with a guy called Sid McClellan.
And you still got your BB outfit, Grado?
Oh, no, my BB outfit? Oh, that is actually up in the loft. I could get that done. And my Anchor boys.
Oh, here we go.
Anchor boys jump
you can squeeze into that, and then we'll get Mrs. Travelson as the half-time guest.
They can do the tombola at half-time.
Whatever you want, lads, I'll do whatever you want.
David, what was the night out like after the result the other night? What was it like?
Well, the thing is, obviously, most of the players drive here, so and they're Glasgow based. So we only have, I could be wrong here, I think 4 players from Ayrshire. So I think basically I was like, where are they going? They were leaving quite quickly, but I think they were in Wonder Bar in Glasgow, and they had a good night out. But obviously, my job's to make sure everyone's happy. I had the hospitality one, so I was here. I didn't really get much of a part, and then it was time to go again on Tuesday. I know, disappointing, but
we go again.
Hopefully, we go again. That's it.
We go again.
So what was the score on
Sounds
Tuesday?
like a big answer.
Andrew says we never stop. We don't need to go again.
We don't need to go down that route.
That was Gerard, wasn't it?
You fucked it. Anyway, we'll speak to you later.
We'll see you for the Falkirk game, David.
Thanks very much for coming on, mate.
Right, thanks for coming, pal.
Cheers, lads. Have a good one.
See you later, bud. Bye-bye.
And there you have it with David there.
So there we go. We'll be down at the Falkirk game. Is it in Falkirk or is it?
They've got the recreation park again.
Is it home tie?
That's good.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Is that not far for your gaff, Darvel?
Mate, that's not.
No, Forfars miles away.
Darvel was still about 35. I'd say about 40 minutes from my
house.
Is it?
For you? What size is it?
I know, everybody thinks it's...
Flipping heck.
Because you talk about the 2 tons and all that.
The 3 tons.
The 3 tons.
It used to be 4 tons, but Darvel was too far away.
Is Darvel quite a jaunt for your gaffing?
Aye, man, and it's... Oh, Christ, it's winter there in July, Darvel. That's what everybody always says.
Winter there in July.
Christ.
Right. But what a result for Darvel, and do you know, like I say, that is the sort of thing that keeps an interest in the Scottish Cup, innit, when you see...
You still think Aberdeen are going to finish third?
I still think they're going to win the Scottish Cup.
Well, who have we signed then? Rangers have said... there you go.
19. Number 19 they should have went for.
Do you think... So how
should have gave him number 0, shouldn't have?
How do Celtic work out the numbers that they gain their taps?
Don't know, mate.
Because I remember Rangers, it used to be price per letter. So obviously like, Van Bronckhorst was like fucking £60.
Jan Vinegar of Hesselink.
Aye.
But then once Flo signed,
To buy another jersey.
and they changed it to just a set, like so. Oh, you just get the number and the name rather than by letter
Aye.
because everybody was just getting Flo.
Really? You know, I don't know.
Fucking hell.
I'm 40. I don't get names in the back of my jerseys.
It's just a question.
All right. So anyway, so we've signed.
You happy with that
signed.
signing?
I don't know anything about him.
No.
I've watched the YouTube video, but YouTube can make anybody look like the next coming of Jesus. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So we'll wait, and I'll reserve judgment until I see him playing.
He played at World Cup, didn't he?
Don't know. I didn't watch South Korea games. Being a Japan man.
Oh, well.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
What about Rangers then? Todd Cantwell seems quite exciting. The refreshing press conference, I thought he was a really good talker. It was none of that kind of middle of the road, like trained press conference shit. He was actually quite bubbly.
I'm quite excited about this signing. But I'm scared to say that, but I've just said it. So I think obviously 2-3 years ago, he was tipped to moves to Man U. He was looking like the next big king, but I don't know. I just hope it works out because he looks like the type of player we have been crying out for.
And there's a couple of more signings as well, isn't there? Raskin as well.
Whittaker.
Which is quite exciting.
Now you're asking.
Now you're asking.
There's aye.
I mean, you haven't heard this one before, right? But I mean, I know Tavernier's having a bad season, but signing Whittaker back. I said that one before the show and it got a better.
It did get a better response. Greg liked it.
Aye.
But Greg's not here anymore.
Just bleep that out. Bleep that out.
Do you want to play my wee game now?
You're dying to play this game.
Oh man,
You're dying
I've
to
got
play
3 great names, and I think these are like I think it's good. Right, last week we had a wee game, we called it Died After. We've changed the name because it doesn't have quite a ring to it. We're going to call it Who's That WhatsApp?
Who's that WhatsApp?
Who's that WhatsApp?
Who's that WhatsApp?
I have gathered together some voice notes from WhatsApp from players that have done me a favour. They've gave me a bit of information about themselves, their career. It's very, very short. And
like me?
The guy's very, very like yourself, and they have to tell us who they are.
Stevie riffed it in the microphone when you were saying that there.
Mate.
Let's roll the first voice note.
I have played for Leicester City, I have played in Australia, and my favourite thing to get in McDonald's is a McChicken sandwich meal because I'm an athlete.
That's Kyle Faulkner.
It's not Kyle Faulkner. When did he play for fucking Leicester
He
City?
could have maybe played at their stadium with the view.
True, well, that could have been
Oh, out the box there.
but that's the kind of stuff that I would
Play it one more time, Ben.
I have played for Leicester City, I have played in Australia, and my favourite thing to get in McDonald's is a McChicken sandwich meal because I'm an athlete.
Right. I think they're putting a voice on.
Matt Elliott.
It's not Matt Elliott.
Played for Leicester City. I played in Australia. And my favourite thing to get at McDonald's is a McChicken sandwich.
Well, he's no putting on an accent.
Right, okay, he's not putting
And
on
it really isn't much an accent at all, if I'm being honest.
City. In Australia.
I'm maybe going to need to start getting more information at the
I
minute.
think we need clues, to be honest with you.
Just.
Leicester City, think about Scottish players.
Who's Scottish players?
Don
that play?
Hutchison.
Paul Dickov.
No. Who's played in Australia?
Neil Lennon didn't he?
Craig Moore.
No.
Didn't play
I
for
thought
Leicester,
that bit
did he?
didn't play for Leicester.
It's a fucking funny sounding Craig Moore.
I know.
I don't know, he's here, he might have a mad hybrid accent.
Said he's not putting an accent on.
Aye, but he might now have a hybrid accent, you know, remember Jan Mulby?
Aye.
Jan Mulby.
What? It's not Jan Mulby.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I feel that our inability to get this is making this game look
Right,
shite.
so at this point, am I able to possibly throw in a couple of
Yes.
Aye.
Right, okay, right, I'll give you another, right, so I'd say he went to, right, what, how can I else describe this guy? Okay, he also played for Dundee United.
Dundee United, Leicester.
Willow Flood.
No.
Big centre half. Is he a centre half?
No, he's not a centre half. Right, I'm going to give you another
I
clue.
think we should, if we don't get it, we should put it to the public.
Aye, don't tell us who it is.
Put it to the
and
public.
we'll put it out to the punters
Aye.
and see if they can get it.
Aye.
Fuck that, no. That's too much hassle.
It's his game.
Fair enough. You make the rules.
So folk listening to the podcast have to go, Oh, I need to wait until somebody replies on Twitter.
Right, okay.
That's a good point.
People want
actually.
to know. Right, another one. He played for Rangers too.
People have to know.
Played for Rangers.
Played for Leicester and Rangers.
He's a minute.
Grado, you're
Pat, this is like when you go for a drink with him.
see if we said that to you,
I know.
you'd be here until next fucking week trying to figure it out.
This is like you're in the alchemist, Jude Panel.
I would have got that straight away.
You would have got it right away because you know who it is. If you didn't know who it was, you wouldn't.
It's a very good point,
I
Christopher.
know. Jeez, oh.
So, Graham, fucking shush for a minute.
Let's put it out to the listeners.
Beep that effing out there, Ben, if you don't mind.
Hey, hold on. I'm just thinking the people he knows.
Ian Ferguson.
He was at my mom's funeral. There's another clue. Were you at my mom's funeral, Bob? Were you at my mom's funeral?
I was doing panel.
Right, okay, keep going.
I was doing panel.
Yeah, you've got an excuse.
Why were you?
I wasn't pals with you at the time.
Hey, what?
I messaged you after it saying, sorry to hear about your mum, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, hold on. We can have topic here.
Right. Is it Ian Ferguson?
No, he was at my mom's funeral.
Yeah, right, so he's played for Rangers.
Charlie Miller.
Charlie Miller.
Yes!
Charlie Miller.
There we go. I thought it was a wee good bit of debate.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
It's good.
This is content, guys. Content is key.
It's brilliant how uptight he gets with names.
Anything that adds a minutes on.
See, when we're not getting it, we're trying to think for 2 minutes. He's last like,
See, that's when that wee theme tune could be played. Keep the punters happy.
can zone right in and Grado while we're thinking.
He's finished.
Right,
Yeah,
yes,
go.
yes.
Fucking hell. Voice 2, please play the WhatsApp. The voice. What's the voice snap?
I moved.
Right, come on, Ben.
Who's that WhatsApp?
Who's that WhatsApp? These will know this one's going to be a. This is a corker. When you go, this is a corker.
I moved down south in the summer after starting my career in 2002. My favourite soap opera is Neighbours.
I moved. Play it one more time, Ben.
I moved down south in the summer after starting my career in 2002. My favourite soap opera is Neighbours.
Moved down south in the summer after starting my career in 2000.
That's a fucking hellish clue. I'm sorry. That's a hellish clue.
It's hard to do a clue for this one.
I moved down south in the summer after starting my career in 2002.
Right, I'm assuming they're a manager now. So who's went down south as a manager?
Right, that's funny. He's not a football player. That's right. I can't say if he's a manager because that's giving too much away. But
Moved down
a football
south.
player.
I moved down south in the summer.
Who moved down south with Scott Brown to Fleetwood Town? Scott Brown? No. He never started in 2002 anyway, did he? He started
And he's
after
not.
that.
And he said he's not a football player.
That's right. But he's not. Was he a football player?
Just
no.
wait a minute.
Football.
I love this game actually. I love all the different dynamics of him getting off his nut.
After starting my career in 2002. Palanatini.
No.
Moved down south in the summer. Moved down south in the summer. Because we did say last week that Disney just need football players and all that. Right? So
Is he involved in sport?
He's involved in football.
Gordon?
Gordon who?
Gordon for last week.
Gordon Duncan.
Aye, is it Gordon?
Radio Clays and Clydebank.
What is fuck? I remember he had been going down for Sky. Remember he was doing Sky.
Good shout. And again, I raise you.
Oh.
Everyone.
Somebody that does the show, the goals show.
Not a TV personality,
Not a
guys.
TV personality. What the fuck?
Hey, hold on that.
The
Benny, you don't
Greatest
know who this is?
Postman moved down south.
Play it again.
You're again, Sam.
Moved down south in the summer after starting my career in 2002.
It was relatively.
My favourite soap opera is Neighbours.
No, when he made the move, I don't think I'd heard of this happening before. It was one of the ones. Ben, have you got any idea who
Somebody
it is?
that's went in between soaps.
Right, okay.
Is it somebody that's went in between soaps?
Right, it's got nothing to do with soaps. It's got nothing to. I think I'm going to have to.
Wait, just wait.
Oh, you saying it's not a TV person?
Do you want me to? I could tell you the colour of strip that he wears.
Oh, Bobby Madden.
It's Bobby Madden.
Yes! That's a belter.
That's a cracker, innit? That's a cracker, innit? Come on.
That's a good one.
I like
Come on.
that.
See, this is
I
what
like
it's all
that.
about. Right, this one, I've
Do you
got
have it at lunch, aye?
What?
Do you have it at lunch?
This one here, I think he'll get right away.
Right, okay.
Right. So for this one, don't talk until he's finished.
right.
Kenny Juker.
No.
Hey, go.
I played for St Anthony's, Lark Hall, East Kilbride Thistle, Baillieston, all junior teams. I can't play 11s anymore, I'm too old. I tried to go back to 11s,
I know who it is.
but it was a disaster.
Tommy Sheridan. I knew that's what we.
Play it one more time for the folks at home.
I played for St Anthony's, Lark Hall, East Kilbride Thistle,
I can't believe you played
Baillieston,
for
all
Lark
junior
Hall.
teams.
He's a good player, man.
I can't play 11s anymore, I'm too old. I tried to go back to 11s, but it was a disaster.
Tommy Sheridan.
That's brilliant.
I've played a charity match against Tommy Sheridan.
good.
He's a machine.
Aye.
He is.
Good.
He looks fit, doesn't he?
He is fit. He is
Do you know what he
fit.
I've
done
seen
to
him in a boxing fight.
Aye, that's
Charles
right, he
Bowie?
done it.
No, against the wee man.
He fought Bowie, I know, remember?
I remember that as well. And when I played at the Buffs Park, right, it was the very last game before the Buffs Park got knocked down and got moved to Pennyburn.
Before they
And it
built a
was-
10,000 seater.
Aye, right. And it was five minutes to go. And I was through in goal, and it was literally an open goal, and
He
I was
took you
scoring. Aye, took me out.
Oh, mate.
The last goal scored at the Buffs Park, but you could see after the game he couldn't have been any more apologetic.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Grado. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother.
Solidarity.
He's one of the mans, but you play against him, you've got the ball. You don't want to near him because he will just off. He'll just.
Aye.
He's solid, man. He's
It
solid.
was a disaster.
A catastrophe.
Is that all the who's that? What's that?
That's all I've got. I know
love
you
that.
want more,
That was
didn't you?
brilliant,
It's
right.
leaving you wanting more, didn't
I want more.
Want
Will we do
more.
it again next week?
Let's do it.
Let's do it again. Next
Join
week.
us next week for Who's That? What's That?
Who's that? What's that?
Welcome back to the podcast. I want to give thanks to performancetyres.net. They've got shops in Carmunnock, Ayr and Anniesland, but they cover all 4 parts of the Central Belt. If you need a tyre, you go to performancetyres.net. Professional tyre fitting service. They've got all the special equipment to make sure everything is done right. If you're needing a tyre, and it can be any type of tyre, they stock so many different ones for your cars, your 4x4s, your light trucks and vans, and they supply all-season tyres, winter tyres, and they run flat tyres also. Yokohama, Pirelli,
Goodyear.
Hankook. And they specialise in
Lassa.
and they specialise in Lassa. So here's the deal. If you want to get your tyres sorted, check out your local branch. All the mechanic work is carried out by the time-served merchants that they've got at the business. You can be sure you're getting the best performance tyres at the most competitive prices throughout the whole of Scotland. Performancetyres.net. Guys, we need to give thanks to G4 Claims. If you've been involved in an accident and it's not your fault, here's the deal. Don't be phoning your insurance company. Pick up the phone and phone G4 Claims. There is an office down here at the G4 Claims studios, and there is a team full of people that are ready to take your call. Nicole and the girls that work in there, what a professional service that they offer. The number is
01698 767 172.
And listen, it's as easy as this. They are going to sort you out with a car until your own car is fixed. There's plenty of benefits. Everybody's raving about G4 Claims. They're everywhere. We do podcasts. We do insurance claims. What else did they do?
They're all over football strips. They're all over football stadia.
Billboards, everywhere.
I'll be honest with you, you can't turn the corner but you see G4 Claims these days, and you know something, it's a testament to how well they're doing.
Yes.
So see, if you see G4 Claims everywhere, that's where you should be going in case you have a wee not at fault claim that you need made easy.
Because that's the crack. G4 Claims not at fault claims.
Made easy.
Hey.
Welcome back to the podcast, and we've got a bit of an issue here because last week on the show, Bob was telling us a fantastic story about his pal Paul. Do you remember that? About how he couldn't fit into the roller coaster, right?
I remember that.
At least he wasn't allowed to go on. That clip was obviously shared around about East End of Glasgow.
He's not happy.
He's not happy because he's on the line right now.
Fuck off.
Oh, gypsy fuck.
No, he's not.
Paul has asked us to give us a wee phone, and he wants to talk about it. So let's get Paul on the phone.
Who just got his number?
He must have contacted Grego.
Hello.
Paul, you're live on A Pint and Two Shots, the podcast live here in Worcester Football Podcast. Can you hear me, Paul? Are you receiving?
Can't hear you.
Are you receiving?
I think we've got some gremlins.
Are you receiving, Paul?
Gremlins.
Oh, there we go.
Paul, the floor is yours. You were royally embarrassed worldwide last week when Bob told us the story about you getting told to get off the roller coaster because of some various issues. Would you like to give your side of the story?
I'll explain all once I get an apology.
Oh.
How are you, big man?
I'm alright, mate. Alright, I'm a bit cheesed off, you know.
A bit cheesed off?
Cheesed off, man.
Listen, it's better to be cheesed off and cheesed on.
Aye, well, that's very true. That's very true. Aye, so the issue there was obviously the size guides and saloon a bit different to here, so I couldn't get in. And Tam thought it was the funniest thing ever. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear or not.
Oh, mate, you're live in Channel 4.
That's fine. But I mean, that wasn't even the funniest bit of the holiday. It's probably dropping his vape.
I feel.
It's what?
And he dropped his vape.
On the roller coaster?
It smashed.
No. Aye, there's no chance he's getting on a roller coaster.
And then we're searching all about Salou to try and find their vapes. Couldn't find any. He's stopping people in the street and asking them for a draw of their fags.
Putting off fag out store.
Checking the bins. Checking the wee ashtrays and tapping the bins.
You're that guy off that telly. Lassies are asking him in the street, you're that guy off that telly? Aye, can I get a draw of your fags?
I so want that to be true.
No, I can
imagine. I can remember when you were rocking about with a big fucking robot hang vape back in the day, and any time you had it in the dressing room, we go, don't tip that out, don't tip that out, that's fucking vape, don't tip that out, don't tip that.
You left it somewhere.
No, it's true. I did. We were going a night out, and I fell out in a car that night, and I got a bit angry because my vape now, and obviously in Spain and all that, there's no carpets, it's all tiles. So my vape fell.
What a strange fucking generalisation of Spain.
Good point. I don't remember last time. I've never seen a carpet in Spain. Good
That's
point.
What I'm saying, there's no carpets in Spain.
There isn't.
So my vape was sitting on the toilet, my vape
You've
fell.
obviously been with the different birds than me then.
My vape smashed.
And we were in the room next door and we could hear the cries of pain. So what the fuck's going on in there?
Must have been a Thursday night.
And then the rest of the holiday had to be puff pass with Tam. Sharing Tam's vape.
That's true, actually. I remember it. I remember we went. Did we go somewhere for a few beers that night? And I was stoking folk, asking them. All right,
I think they did.
Stoking locals, you don't know what I'm saying. I'm like, can I get a cigarette? Ended up smoking fucking Camels and all that.
Oh, God.
No, but Paul, that is a true story.
It's terrible when you stop with fags and you move on to the livestock.
No, but Paul, I do apologise for last week. That was probably... Nicola even said it was a bit out of order, and I do apologise, mate, right?
But it was...
Oh, well, Nicola's on my side when you know you're in the ring.
Nicola's no Paul's biggest fan. they clash. These clash, don't you?
Well, it's not my fault I've got clumsy horns and I drop things in your house.
Paul's a dropper, man. Paul's a dropper. Aye, every time you're in the house he drops beers.
And Paul is a big Celtic fan as well, isn't he?
Aye, unfortunately, aye.
I am indeed, aye.
Good man, Paul. Good man. What you think, when we're going to tie it up? Beat them at Parkhead and then that'll be it all over and done with?
Oh, it was tied up at the beginning of the month.
It's tied up at the beginning of the season, my man.
Oh, seriously.
Aye, definitely.
Good for having your show, Paul.
What's the two Celtic fans got in common?
What?
None of you two can get on a roller coaster.
Right, Paul, I'll speak to you soon. I'll text you later on. Get off now. Right, see you later.
Right, I'll see you later on. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was good. He's a good soul.
He is. Remember he stopped you in the street, man?
I do. I remember it was in the car park, actually.
In the car park,
In the
aye.
car park.
He's a good boy, he's a dropper, but...
Aye.
A dropper. But aye, thanks for doing that, boys.
Brilliant. I thought that was great. And if you want to get in contact with us anytime you want, let us know. Full SPFL card is back this weekend. Rangers are playing St Johnstone against Celtic play.
Dundee United at Tannadice. That was the venue for the biggest
The smash and grab last time. He's right now.
Last minute winner.
9 breakaways.
Just the 9.
nine counters.
Just the 9.
Just the 9. But I've got a funny feeling that Celtic might drop points this weekend.
Think so?
Nah, I can't see that happening.
I can't see it happening.
Nah.
You know, I think so. I don't know, man. I've just got a wee feeling.
I got a feeling.
Is Ogre right into the team?
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
Because Kyogo is banging them in there now.
Did you see, was it Maeda and who else?
Hatati.
The trampoline.
Careless whispers.
Good on them.
Yeah, I know. Listen.
Nah, but it's ridiculous, man. Health and safety for your
God
players.
God forbid you should have fun.
Exactly.
At least they're not in a Dubai hotel getting pished this time.
That was a good old days, man.
That was the best, man. That was just every day we were waking up and just
brilliant.
It really was the banter year.
It's a pity there only was one.
I know. You have been hogging all them.
Ken, we win that.
It's time we pass it.
But anyway, what's your...
Postacoglu's not going to Avon, is he?
Fucking hope not.
I don't think so.
No,
is he linked to them?
There is wee bit, there's murmurs, but it's obvious it's going to pop up, innit?
Morelos linked to Milan and all because the agent offered them. You know what I mean?
The best reply I seen to that was, I offered myself to Michelle Keegan and she said no.
What a load of tripe.
What a load of tripe, as old Hugh Keevers would say. What else have we got to talk
I
about for
think this weekend, an important game will be Hibs and Aberdeen.
Hibs and Aberdeen.
Allows in that.
Is that Easter Road up at Audrey, Ben? Do you know? Easter Road.
Is that the P45 derby?
That's brilliant. P45 derby.
P45.
Jink Campbell goes right in at the weekend, Grado.
I don't know.
Who does he replace, Stephen, is the question?
I think, well, the type of player he is, he'd probably need to replace Tillman, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The Tillmeister General.
Aye, he's been doing alright.
Aye, set up.
Grado's not a big fan.
Can I set up Bournemouth's goal at the weekend?
No, I'm not saying that I'm not a big fan of Tillman. I just everybody seems to be in agreement. The £5 million price tag, they would. It's a no-brainer. I don't think it is a no-brainer. That's the only thing I've got to say is.
But Tillman, I wouldn't pay £5 million.
That's what £5 million is a lot of money. And I actually don't even know. You see some of his interviews. Know that you can go in interviews, but does he really want to be here anyway?
He's got to be careful. He's just showing a lot of respect to Bayern, isn't he?
There is that into it as well. But it'll be interesting.
He's not exactly going to dislodge MD in that Bayern team, is he? Let's be honest.
No.
So he might be interested in coming to Rangers. He might be using Rangers for other teams to get a look at him.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So you need to wait until the summer to see what finally happens. We've also got down the bottom half of the table, close to the relegation zone, we've got Ross County versus Kilmarnock
in Dingwall
this weekend. In Dingwall, this is a big game
Ross
for
County.
both teams.
There's your banker, Ross County.
You think so?
Yes, there you go.
Banker bet for Stephen is Ross County. What about yourself, Grado?
Draw.
St Mirren, Motherwell?
Paisley. St Mirren at home.
I think St Mirren will beat Motherwell.
Motherwell are struggling now, aren't they?
Motherwell are struggling.
And then on Sunday we have
used it at Paradise on Sunday,
Hearts playing Sunday, didn't they?
Hearts and Livingston. Hearts are away to Livingston. Hard game.
That's a toughie.
Remember, did Livingston not beat Hearts 5-0 at one point? Remember a couple of years ago?
I think that was the year that they were doing. Martindale had them at the top of the league and all that.
Livy are up to fourth now.
No, it's mad enough,
man.
They're always just there and there about, aren't they?
They'll finish top 6.
They've got a game in hand over Hearts as well, so they're 7 points behind. If they can beat Hearts and then win their game in hand, then they're only a point behind Hearts.
Aye.
So
what about that clip of Martindale losing it?
Oh man, that's class.
That was hilarious, wasn't it?
Do you think that was just somebody standing outside with a phone just... go and see if we can get this recorded.
It sounds as if it's somebody in the crowd. He's shouting that loud that they can hear him through the dressing room.
It was. Do you know what, Buddy? That it strikes me as that type of manager, but he's quite.
It was
a
a Gala Fairy Dean or something that they were playing. Who was it? No, Stenhousemuir, wasn't it?
Aye, they were
and it was nothing each at half time, wasn't it?
I think they struggled that game, didn't they?
They ended up winning 3.
Were they not getting beat 1-0?
Was it 1-0?
Aye, they were getting beat 1-0.
Well, at half time, and then after that ball, there you go.
There you go.
So you do it, innit?
See, to be fair, if he's giving you that ball, can you shite yourself to come back in at full time without a result?
Aye, exactly.
And I like Martindale.
I love him, man.
Brilliant.
I I really do like him. I'm a wee bit feared that if he moves elsewhere, he's not getting that magic.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
because it's very poetic, his story at Livingston, you know what I mean?
He's for being essentially the boot boy.
Sorting the chairs and all that for the press conference for all the journalists coming to talk to the manager and stuff like that.
Next thing you know, he's on podcasts with Grado and Chelsea Bob.
There you go, do you know what I mean?
And winning
And he wears
quizzes.
loops.
He was top of the league and all that, wasn't he?
That's right. That's right.
He wears what?
Loops.
Louboutins.
Or I thought you said loops.
Does he?
He does,
For some reason, there when you said, I thought you said loops. And I thought when he's not,
he's still up to something if he's got Louboutins on, isn't he? Can he cut that out? That's funny. That's funny. Come on.
Unless he's been on DHgate.
That's what it might be. Thank you to our sponsors, DHgate.
What are you up to this weekend, boys?
Do you know what?
What are you doing, Graham?
Just because I was in London last week, I'll be taking it fairly easy at the weekend.
Yeah?
I've been on and going non-stop, so that's
Paul's got 11 days off.
Have you really?
11 days off.
Why don't we get together and have a wee bar lunch?
A wee bar lunch, I would be happy with that.
I'm free as a bird.
You'll never turn up.
How will I turn up?
I will.
You're running and all that now?
Aye, but I'll turn up for a bar lunch.
You'll run to the pub.
You could get us in there. We need to do stuff like that more often. It was good, didn't it? Remember the day we went last year?
Remember the day me and you went out for my birthday?
That was good.
We're sitting eating all this fancy food. The guy goes like, by the way, it's a TGI Fridays. I didn't even know. Put me off my foot.
Aye, well, that's fucking rotten now.
Aye, because we're sending videos going, it's pure amazing, not that.
Aye.
Then the guy come up and tell us, and me never like, no fucking way.
Aye, it's pure
Then we looked it up.
And it was.
I thought the guy was ripping the piss, to be honest with you, but it was funny. That'd be good. Do you know what? We could maybe try
keep it.
Aroma or something like that. One of the
keep it done, but Max, we might need to invite Ben or Jamie.
Do we need to?
I've heard about it now.
Ben and Jamie.
Aye. But one you take?
Well, Jamie will probably want to run home.
So we'll take Ben then.
Jamie can hold the fort here.
I'm going to Loch Lomond.
Oh, you got to Loch Lomond, that's right.
I'm going to be night away.
That's good to go away.
Me and the missus, my mate and his missus, we're going to go away. We spa during the day, catch football on the phone.
Do you like getting massages?
Aye, I do.
Do you get a stoner?
No.
It's not a stoner, I don't worry about that.
No.
It's farting, I don't like
farting in case you're relaxing fart.
In case you kind of doze off and...
Aye.
No, I love it.
Just as long as I'm not doing your arse cheeks at the time, I suppose.
I don't need my arse cheeks to be touched to fart.
Well, no, I'm saying...
Well, no get into this conversation again.
I'm saying as long as I'm not doing your arse cheeks at the time.
I've never had my bum massaged.
No, they don't get in and do your bum. They just stay above your bum.
The night is young, my friend.
Excuse me, can you do my bum?
Where do you go for your massages?
Here, darling. Into my bedroom. And when I say to her, here, hen, will you do my bum? It turns out worse for me than just a massage.
Do you think if you laid...
She's went down a dark hole.
That was nearly as sharp as a crystal clip there.
You said thank you, man.
No, do you know what I had in my head? I had vision in my head. I was imagining Steve Toe was lying in a bed, right? Like that. Do you think if my big naked body went right over the top of him, it could cover him up?
Well, like that bit in Jackass.
Nobody could see him.
That bit in Jackass when they say, I'm going to make wee man disappear and the big heavy woman comes in and jumps on top of him.
Is that the one where they're scrapping about the bed with the fig and all that? No, am I thinking the same
guy's
bit?
pretending to be a magician and he does like that, and then this big woman comes in and jumps on him and you can't see wee man.
See if you said like that thing that we were talking about, like Peter Crouch did, where they turn the lights off and they turn them back on. So if you were like Sammy in the room, you're lying on the bed, like we'll turn the lights off, he appears lying on top of you, she'll be like, where the fuck's Toe?
That's Grado's dream.
And that is all, folks. Pint and 2 Shots, the podcast. We'll see you next week.